Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely...
The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. We're on the way.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Undiai. Undiai. Looking to play him in. It's come to nothing. And it's Irabu now.
You can never be short of runners into space.
It's rising! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. There's no shortage of targets here.
Think through.
It's Aguero!
And he can thump it away. And he was quick to react. Not a bad start to the game. A chance at either end already. And
Aguero! Fantastic! That is classic Kun Aguero! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order!
After 13 minutes in, number 5.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So, a breakthrough already.
it's an inviting looking ball, that. Barry. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Brzezinski is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Aguero.
Aguero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ndi. He's in a great position here.
Barry really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Trossard.
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
Now it's Dewsbury Hall. Barry. Looking for the run. Delivers with wit. That has been knocked clear.
Everton clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Irobunum clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. There's the shot! Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Lampard. Yeah. That's a shade optimistic. Yeah. And it's Rositzky. Lampard, a player who needs no introduction. Spread it left. Oh, that's nice. Opts to play it back. Shapes to shoot! And he's stuck it away. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Now it's Trossard, and this is Aguero. Aguero has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Alexander-Arnold considers his options. Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Ndi looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tarkowski spots it and intercepts. Keane moved on forwards. Now he's off and running. Great ball if he can get there. So no flag here. Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Brazil.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Madueke chasing after it. And this is Aguero. Ghana does really well to win the ball there. Ndiaye makes a dash for it. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Please take a look
well,
at
they're
the
in a
screen
great
for
position,
details
Peter,
of
so
current
why
road
stop
closures
now?
around
I would
the
say
stadium.
keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Brazil producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0.
Substitution for Everton, number 22, Dewsbury Hall.
So we're underway for the second half.
Coming on to replace him is number 18, Jack Grealish.
Promising build-up. Lozitsky over to the right flank. Madweke providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Keane. Oh, can he get onto this?
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Alexander-Arnold. He's picked his way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mykolenko did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And here's Aguero. He's under a lot of... No way through there. Brazil, the only team in this, 3-0 already. Knocks it out wide. And the ball is out of play. And it's Mykolenko. Grealish. Ndiaye. All played for Grealish. And he's quick to return it. And that is well cleared. Ndiaye. Mykolenko is wide and looking to get onto this. That is a brilliant interception. It's a good ball out wide. Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
The attendances for this match is
Trossard.
29,950.
Lampard has created one goal already. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Keane. Tarkowski. And it's Lampard. Can he get on the end of this? He's on it. Can he get away? Corner it is. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Everton have the chance to go the other way. And here's Madweke. He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rosicki. And this is Aguero. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Barry. O'Brien tries to pass it through. He's had it! And there's a goal! But that is not going to count.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Substitution for Everton, number 11, Thierno Barry. Coming on the field is number 9, Beto.
Lampard wins the duel this time. Rosicki, nice control.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Adams. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Irabuna. Some really good ball movement. This looks promising. Oh, nice touch. Flings it across. Lloris deals with that nice and simple.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Just 5 minutes left. Lampard. Trossard picks it up out wide. Great vision. Trossard gets into a good position. Ndiaye. Beto going after that. Ghana. That pass isn't the best.
There will be 1 minute.
Trossard. It's a goal kick. One minute to add, according to the board. Stood up well to him there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Vieira claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So, loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Mazraoui. And it's Al-Khanous. Hakimi, can he get it through? Look at the space here. Decent chance! Cruyff. Pele. Cruyff. Distributed tidily. Mohamed Salah making good progress on the right-hand side. He won't be happy with that one, and they can counter here. Ups for safety. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he's forced to go back. El Ainawi. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mazraoui concedes a free kick for that. Masuaku. And it's Kudus. Cruyff quietly revving up.
There they go, punting again.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's looking wide. Knocks it into space. Cruyff, played out towards the right wing. Now, what about a counter-attack? What a throw in. Mazraoui. He's found a way past. Played in by Maj. Oh, shooting chance! And again! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he did it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Pele conjures time and space where few can. And it's Kudus. And he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Pele, Kudus, and here's Aubameyang. Chips it through. Oh, this can he finish? Goal, Brazil! It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only... Space for him to turn and look. Knocks it out wide. Looking for options for movement.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Hakimi. It's Cruyff. Spread it left. And here's Aubameyang. He's found a way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
5 minutes till the break. El Canous. Over to the right flank. Pele running with intent. It's a nicely shaped ball. Bruno needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Aguirre. Spread out to the left.
Minuto de acréscimo.
We are into overtime. And he's managed to get free. That's a good ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Brazil come in leading by just the odd goal.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Brazil with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So, into the second half.
Brazil can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Good ball, good take. Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared away. Crosses it in. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Brahim Diaz is onto this. Played in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Aubameyang. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz carries the ball down the right. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mazraoui. Aguirre. Mazraoui. Messina. El Ainaoui. Almost an hour gone. El Kanous. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good take and a big chance! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substituição no time do Marrocos.
Morocco choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, it's pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Cruyff. Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Aguirre. Messina. El Ainaoui. And it's Mazraoui. And El Kanous. Mazraoui. And it's El Ainaoui. And El Kanous. He's in a great position here. Mazraoui wants to run onto this. Cruyff. Kudus. Someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. That's very neat. Cross towering header. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, good spread. And it's Salah. Looking to play him in.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offense is the best form of defense.
Camisa 20, camisa 10. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 19, camisa 16.
Ben Seguir. And it's El Kanous. El Kanous going forward. Oh, sweet feet. Aubameyang is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Kudus. It's a good ball out wide. Kudus. And he welcomes it in. Chance, surely! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it will make him feel much better at the moment.
Brazil still ahead by the game's only goal. Hakimi. Now it's En-Nesyri. And it's Mazraoui. And here's En-Nesyri. Now can he find a finish? Elects to cross. Koulibaly attempts to clear it. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Morocco really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And that was asking for too much. Koulibaly.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Here's Kudus. Koulibaly. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Played out wide. This ended up in no man's land. And they can counter here. Now it's Ben Seguir. And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Brazil pretty much coasted this, Peter. Should they have done more to kill it off? Absolutely. But at the same time, you can't say they were overly exerted either. So it's a good result and a clean sheet. A bonus.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Com souvenirs da partida de hoje já à venda.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Zimbabwe really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Out towards the flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, good fly. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute.
Oh, shooting chance! And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Salah. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nakamba. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Nakamba.
Zimbabwe genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Now it's Cruyff. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Done delicately. That has been knocked clear.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That's what he said. Tries to play it through. Pings it. He's had a shot! There it is! The first significant strike.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Number 7.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Salah. Just eases him off the ball. He's under a lot of pressure there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's what he say. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. That's very neat. It's a promising position. Now the cross, towering header! Yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
After 31 minutes,
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Zimbabwe are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Hakimi. And here's Mohamed Salah. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. the most accurate pass. Brazil have it back and can go again. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries a deft little ball. Cruyff finds himself offside. And it's Salah. Brazil are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Good goal, good take. Now the ball in. They've played it short. Space for him to turn and look. And he lines up a cross.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Mohamed Salah. Jupe. Now it's Kudus. Distributed tidily. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Maswanisi. Nakamba. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Now everyone,
If you review
please
the
turn
first
your
half,
attention to the
Brazil
screen for
really are
today's
looking
winning
to
lottery
be down
numbers.
by Washington.
To find
The
out if you
managers
are lucky
gonna have
winner,
to come up with
take a
something
look
a
at the
little
back of
special
your match
to
day
lift
program.
these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. We're on the move again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Cruyff. And it's Salah. Out for a throw. Hakimi. Here's Kudus. And it's Salah. Maswanisi.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Cruyff being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
That's what he said. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's certainly onside here. That'll be a throw. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 12.
Well, the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 17.
Pele. Aubameyang. And it's Kudus. It's a promising position. He's in a great position here. Kudus. Or Aubameyang. Maswanise. Looking to play him in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pele. And it's Masuaku. Hakimi. And he's forced to go back. Nakamba. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's worked it through. He's on it. Can he get up? Shoot! Spectacular save! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Zimbabwe
Number 8.
making further changes here, and in quick
Number
succession.
9. Number 10.
And he shoots! And that's a good finish. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
After 73 minutes is
Perfect
Number
placement.
10.
The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Duke receives it in a good position here. And it's Hakimi. Plenty to aim at. Goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Up in no man's land. Hakimi. Here's Kudus. Cruyff. Aubameyang. Pele. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Knocks it into space. That's what he said. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Time is running out here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Brazil are running out of time to save themselves. Looking for options for movement. And it's Salah. That's a nicely shaped ball. No, that's been intercepted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Great ball if he can get there. Him at the crucial moments.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that is that. Brazil were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides...